is a short hike. Just to see, let me show you how a map works. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Emily's Outdoor Adventures. I'm going to make a little video about basic navigation. You know, basic, nothing for experts. Just for you who like to know how to use a compass and a map when you're out in the forest. And to my help, I have asked Kevin, my friend in Norway who hikes a lot. He used to lead hikes and he works for search and rescue. And the reason is not because I don't know how to navigate, it's because I can't explain all this in English, since English isn't my first language. But you know, Kevin, he is from England, so it's perfect. So I asked him, please, Kevin, can you help me make this video and explain to my viewers, you know, basic navigation. So he said yes, of course. And I've also asked him to take me on a little short hike tomorrow here in Norway. So, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thank you for being in my video.
Not a problem, Emily.
Once again.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell us a little bit about navigation.
Yeah, we're going to do a very, very basic, very simple navigation. We're not going to go too deep into anything. Just a general brush over.
Yeah.
Okay. Living in Scandinavia, we have two different sorts of maps. We have a winter map and we have a summer map.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Good to know. Basically, if you buy the winter map, slightly more expensive, but it has both summer and winter trails marked on it.
Okay.
The summer map doesn't have the winter trails. Of course, we're surrounded by lakes and things like that are frozen. So in winter, of course, you can go across a lake.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Marshes are frozen. You can go across the marsh, that sort of thing. And it also has the ski tracks and everything. So two different sorts of maps there. So that's 1 to 50,000. That's the summer map. This is a 1 to 50,000, and this is the winter map. So a little bit about the maps. A map has what they call a legend, and the legend on the map is very, very important because that gives you all the information.
Here it is.
That you need. Okay, so here on the map, we have all different sorts of information. So you can see there's roads, highways, tour paths, winter paths, unmarked. You have lots of different things here, on the map.
But this is a topographic map.
This is a topographic map. This is our trailhead here. So we're going to walk through a golf course, and go around a swing, and then we'll come pick up the trail, and it'll be marked. So, the first thing we're going to do is going to find the grid line. We're going to adjust the compass bezel. Okay, now we're perfectly on that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to rotate. Oops. This map's a bit old and a bit abused. I'm going to rotate the map north. Okay, so now our map stays still. Our map is north.
Yeah, so if we were standing at the parking now.
Yep. If we were standing at the parking, there we were parked, and there is Tommeråsen, where we want to go. Okay. We'll put a line. This map's old, so you shouldn't really draw on maps if you're going to use them all the time. But we'll put a little line across there. That's our start, and this is our finish. Okay, we rotate the bezel again till it's picked up exactly on the lines, and we see it's 70 degrees. If you follow that compass bearing, and see if I can get my hand, that there is the direction we'd be going in, and as you can see there's a big cliff there. There's no trail, and that'd be really hard to go that way.
Yeah.
So that would be our compass bearing.
So, we're going on a little hike.
Yeah.
And you know a lot by hiking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll do a very, very basic compass, and we'll do a little bit on maps and navigation and how to read a topographical map, because in a place like this, forest like this, compass bearing is not very easy to take anyway because of the terrain. So if you see here, if we've been following that compass bearing,
Excuse me, now they can hear you.
if we've been following that compass bearing, there's a lot of rock climbing would have had to be involved.
Yeah, I would have died.
So it's easier to follow the trail. We can actually see these on the trail with the help of the contour lines on the map.
Because what you have is a
Topography map, yeah.
topografisk karta, as we say in Swedish.
Sorry, these are a bit well used, so they're in a million pieces.
Yeah, well, you like to hike.
Yeah.
But you lead hikes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you lead kind of difficult hikes, don't you? Or more,
More
longer.
advanced, longer hikes. So
Are you out for days?
Out for 2 or 3 days at a time.
Yeah.
It depends on how far the people want to go.
And you told me you don't have any 4G or what you call it.
No, there's no reception. No, the forests here don't have very good reception on them.
But when you're out, so you can't rely on GPS. when
No,
you're
you
out.
can't rely. GPS you can rely on, but you
Yeah, that's
cannot
satellites.
yeah, you cannot rely on your mobile telephone with 4G data deckning. So here we are now. This is Svartstolen here.
Mm.
You see here where these contour lines
Yeah.
are getting tighter.
Mm.
That's where we are now.
Okay.
So that's this big rock face here. So you can see it as we came along. There was that first ridge we couldn't climb up.
Yeah.
Then we went round the ridge up onto the plateau,
Mm-hmm.
and then we followed this ridge here. And as this ridge here is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, here it is at the apex. That's where the lines are the tightest here on the map. So we are stood here on the trail, and there we are on the map.
What does that represent to you if you saw that on a map?
Well, this is height different, I think you call it in
That's correct.
English. So, I can tell it's much steeper here than
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Because it looks like a topography map.
Yes. This is a marsh here at the top.
Yeah?
That's the head of our water source.
No?
Here is the river. Where the contour line crosses the river, they always go up. So they point to the source of the river, never point down
No?
to the bottom. Okay. You can see here that's very steep.
Yeah?
So you could probably come up the back, no problem. You might have a big problem coming down here. Okay, you can see here on most maps 200 meters, 300 meters, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then it's going to be 20 meters in between each.
Oh, okay.
200, 220, 40, 60. So you see here when you come to 300 meters, I can see here there's one hilltop here.
Yeah?
And there's probably a rock outcrop on the top here and a rock outcrop on the top there and here. Well, that's just easy things. If you wanted to hike from this point, if you'd gone up this mountain,
Yeah?
okay, you're going to have to try and find yourself a way to get down the mountain here where it's easy to get down, carry along this same plain level here,
Yeah?
find somewhere here to cross the river, okay, and then probably the chances are you're going to have to scout round up the back
Yeah.
to come up here. You can't, you might be able to climb up there. It might be,
It depends on how good you are at climbing.
well, it's true. Depends on how big a rucksack you got and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just take a compass bearing
No.
and march,
No.
okay, because
No.
that can be a problem.
Okay. Easy. Easy peasy. Let's go up. So here we are at the lake. It's very calm. sun is shining. How lovely!
Yeah.
What a nice hike, Kevin.
Glad you're enjoying yourself, Emily.
Oh, I love this.
That's good. Here's a little place we can stop and have a cup of tea. Look.
Oh, I want a cup of tea.
Yeah, we can have that and look at the lake.
Oh, look. And here you can actually sit and look at the lake. Some snooze.
Some snooze break.
So, Kevin, we're going to talk about compasses now.
Yeah, we'll do a quick thing about compasses here, Emily. Let's have a look. Here you got your standard base plate compass.
Yeah.
Okay, here you've got a sighting compass. This is a Ranger S from Silver. And here you've got an exploration compass.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll run over the compasses. I mean, basically everything's the same. You see them all lined up there in north. So we'll start with the base plate compass. Base plate compass has got millimeter line.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got the 1 to 25 and the 1 to 50 lines along the side here. 1 to 50,000.
Okay, and for a person who doesn't know anything about a compass, what does that mean?
Okay, remember here on the map,
Yes.
here we got the 1 to 50. So if you lay that on that grid there,
Yeah.
that grid is 1 kilometer. So 1 kilometer, 1.5, 2 kilometers, 2.5, 3 kilometers.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so if you put it anywhere across there, so if you were roughly saying, I'm going to go from here, 1, 2, 2.5 kilometers from there to there, roughly. It's an estimation, okay?
Yeah.
So on the 25, 1 to 25 is exactly the same principle. 1 to 25 scale is much bigger, so
Okay, and then so
half a kilometer, 1 kilometer, 1.5, 2 kilometers.
okay, so those what do you call it, marks. I mean, they are made for different sort of maps depending
Yeah.
on what scale the map
If you
has.
see there, I'll back my hand there, 1 to 25,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Same on that one, 1 to 50,000. So then you know which maps you got. That's okay. This one has a large pointing arrow on it. That's your arrow. That's your direction arrow.
yeah, where you're supposed
Where
to
you're
go,
supposed to
where
go,
you're heading on
where
the
you're
map.
heading. That's
Yeah.
correct. So then the same as we always do, we line our map up to north. Okay, our meridian lines are going this way.
But I mean, if you never ever used a map and a compass, how do you know? Again, it might be a silly question, but I think for some people it might not
Yeah.
be. How do you know what's north on the map?
Okay, these specific maps I've got here, the tour maps,
Yeah.
they don't have a north marking on them
Now, how do you know that then?
because it says on the back, if you read the map, what's known as the map legend,
Okay.
it will tell you all the details on the map. This map here says the meridian lines run north to south, and the text on the map, as you can see, all the text is
Yeah.
written the same way. Okay, so that's north here, south down here.
Okay. So
Okay, other maps might have, yeah, you know, the
yeah,
text.
it makes
Yeah.
very much sense, but
Other maps
we
have,
just want to make that very clear.
yeah, other maps will have a north marking
Yeah.
on them, or they'll tell you. So the map legend gives you all the information, gives you the declination distances, everything like this one. This one here is 20 meters inclination on the lines. So, but anyway, yeah, that's the basic base plate compass.
Yeah, and you put it on the map.
You put that one on the map.
Okay. This is navigation for dummies, remember?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to line our grid lines
What's the grid line?
inside the base plate compass here.
Yeah.
Okay, if I put that back in my hand. Okay, these lines here.
Yeah.
Okay, they are the north in the red and
Yeah.
black south. Okay, these need to line up with the blue meridian lines here on the map. So if we put that one directly over a blue meridian line, and then we turn the map is now directly facing north.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we put the map down,
It's not very difficult.
uh,
No.
and if we put the map down now and realign the map to north, there's our map facing north. We're at Padachern here at the water. Okay, so we're sat here now having a quick drink and a spot of lunch.
Yep.
Padachern. We've come all the way up through here. This
Yeah.
was our start point. So we were on a 60-degree bearing from here, which would have taken us over the top of that Svartstålen, up and down those hideous big things.
Yep.
We would have needed to cross the middle of this lake if we were on a compass bearing.
Yeah, that's a bit wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So we could look now, our compass bearing from where we are now to the top of Tomaråsen. We're here on the tip of the lake.
Yeah.
There's Tomaråsen at the top. We then realign that one with north. And our bearing is now 73, 74.
But are you really
Degrees.
supposed to have north as north? Isn't it another north?
Yeah, here we have well, you have the north and south declinate. Oh, sorry. So this is the world,
Yes.
north, south poles. So our grid references run with these. They don't run with magnetic north. Magnetic north is a few degrees. That's the declination. Is this angle here? Everywhere is different in the world, and everywhere has a different declination. Magnetic north
Yeah.
and true north.
How much is the difference here in Norway?
Here in Norway, we're 3.1 degrees east.
Okay.
East is least, so it's 3.1 degrees minus off that 73, 74 degree bearing.
Okay.
Will give
But
us.
I mean, on a map like this, I guess it doesn't.
It
makes-
tells it will tell you. It'll tell you the date of when the map was produced, and it will then also tell you the degrees difference from magnetic north.
Okay. But I mean, on a short trip like this, does it make any difference?
On,
with
on a
3
little trip
degrees?
like this, it doesn't make very much
But
difference.
if I'm going a very long
If
distance.
you're going on a long distance, in America, for example,
Yeah.
they've got 20 degrees difference,
Oh, that much.
east to west coast.
Yeah, you mean like okay, yeah.
So if you took a compass bearing on the east coast of America,
Yeah.
the declination is nearly, I think it's something 20 odd degrees there, and if you
Oh.
took it on the west coast,
Yeah.
it's 20 degrees west.
Oh, you mean okay, yeah, that's
Magnetic north lays somewhere up in the top of just 400 miles north of Canada.
Yeah.
But on a little short hike like this, 3 degrees, you can see east declination and west declination is here in.
Huh?
If I hold that against there, east declination, west declination. So then you've got the 3 degrees marking, you've got the degrees marking in there, up to 60 degrees each side
okay.
of magnetic north.
But the other compass, it has a mirror. I mean, really, what?
It's a sighting compass.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
exactly like the one I have.
This is a very short one. If we had this one set to north and we were on a bearing, our bearing was 73 degrees, we said. So you got the red shed.
Yeah.
You always want the needle in the shed. So red in the shed.
Yeah.
Okay, when red is in the shed, that's our bearing. If I look through here now, this little hole here is the direction you want to look at. So it's a sighting compass. Okay, you hold that one directly at eye level.
Yeah.
And then I can adjust the mirror and I can see that I've got red in the shed and I can see through here. So I can see directly the direction I want to go now is directly that way. I'm actually looking through this little hole here. So that's a sighting compass.
But I guess you could use it, to call for help.
Signal a plane, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
It has a mirror.
It has a mirror. It's great for selfies.
And the third one you had, what was that?
The third one is just the Explorer version. It's slightly more advanced. I use it mostly for snowshoeing and stuff in the winter.
Snowshoeing. How on earth will the compass help me with snowshoeing?
Well, this one, I've
Yeah?
already set the declination. This one comes with a declination ring. Okay, so you can actually adjust this one. I know that always I'm going to be 3.1 degrees here in Norway, so I can adjust this one, adjust the ring slightly to 3 degrees, which I've got on the declination mark on the inside here. So that one will be up. And then that one is adjusted, the declination on it. This one here is exactly the same as the other sighting
Compass.
compass,
Yeah.
but it has with it, it also has the magnifying glass again.
But how would you help me with the snowshoe? What is it?
Okay, this one also has, okay, so this small arrow here,
The red one.
this little red pointer at the bottom,
Yeah.
yeah, there it is at 0.
Yeah.
Okay, if I sight now to the top of a mountain peak that I want to go up,
Yeah.
I can then look and see how many degrees acute angle that is going up.
Oh.
So that'll tell me if there's going to be a chance of an avalanche or if it's going to be dangerous or anything like that.
So it doesn't depend how close I am to that mountain. Can I be very close?
No,
into
you have
that?
to be at the base of the mountain to see up.
I have to be at the base.
at
You
the
can't do
terrain.
it on, on the
No,
distance.
no, you can't do it from a distance.
No,
This is
okay.
just to look at direct terrain.
Oh, okay.
So if I need to climb something, I've got snowshoes or I'm skiing or anything like that, I can then see the angle of what I'm going to climb up or ski down or whatever.
Okay, we have to be at the
Yeah.
end of it or at the
You have to be at
bottom
the end of it.
Okay.
But otherwise it's just exactly the same as all the others, except this one's got a grid reference for a 1 to 50 in it and a 1 to 25.
Okay, so for a grid reference, for example, if we are here on this trail
Yep.
and you have broken your leg,
Yeah.
okay, I can then ring to the emergency services. The emergency services say, "Where are you?" And then I can say to them, "I am in." So we go along the corridor
Yep.
and we are here, and that corridor line is 77.
Okay.
Okay, and up the stairs has taken us to 38. So then that has given us this section here. Okay, that is a 1 kilometer search area,
That's quite big.
so that's quite big. So this is 77 along the corridor. If I then divide this box in half, okay, I can see that I am 77 and half of the box. So that becomes 7, 7, 5, because 5 is half. So if you imagine 1 to 10
Yeah.
through there, okay, 77, 5. I then look at it this way, and that is 7, no, that's 38, 5 there, but I'm 1 higher, so 38, 6. So then I can say to them, I'm on a walkway, I'm on a blue path, 775386.
So it's almost like coordinates, but not.
That's all. That's a grid reference. It is a coordinate, but it's sort of before GPS times.
Yep.
Okay, so that's how we give a 3-figure grid reference, and that'll put people directly on where you are rather than giving you a kilometre. I'm at 7738. That's rather a large search area.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, these are the little ones, so if I had a 1 to 25, I can put this on the corner here then, and then you've got your grid scale.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Well, that's good.
yeah.
Now we learn a lot about compasses.
And here you can see a hand line.
Yes. There's a hand line.
Power lines are marked on the map, so if you've got in any doubt, you can follow a power line.
Yes, we can follow the power lines if we get lost. I don't think I will get lost with you, will I? You're the hiking expert. Up, up. Whew. I'm starting to get a bit tired. I'm not used to all this. Up. Oh, look! 313 meters over the sea. 313 meter över havet. We have this little mountain. Oh, look! Yeah, people always ask me what kind of animals we're having here. So the worst thing is a wolf.
In this forest, yeah.
And you have some birds.
Yeah.
And oh, a lot of fishes up here.
Oslo is the city in here,
Yeah?
and these make up the 1,700 square kilometres of forest that we have around.
You live
Awesome.
here.
I live here.
Oh, there.
Yeah. So that's my playground. Woohoo!
We finally reached our goal. That's just nice.
As you can see over there in the distance, that's Oslo Fjord. Oslo right up there in the top corner. You can just make out Holmenkollen, the world ski jump.
Oh.
And then that runs Oslo Fjord. Oslo where the smoke is there. Oslo Fjord runs all the way down there towards the ocean. Over in the distance, Gaustatoppen.
Okay.
They're the famous high mountains in the middle of Norway. Sweden, over that way.
Hi, hi. Because I'm thinking in a forest where there's so many trees, and if you use a compass, I mean, aren't you going to aim? It's just trees. I mean,
Well, that's
how
it.
do you know
You
if you don't
can't-
get lost? Do you have to look at the compass all the time? And
Yeah, well, you can't really look at the compass all the time, because if you were looking at the compass all the time and you come to a tree and you walk 1 meter around the tree, and then you look at your compass, you're 1 meter parallel to the direction you're going. If you've gone 10 trees, you're 10 meters parallel. What would happen if we were to meet a lake like this here? We were hiking along a compass bearing that brought us to this lake. Our compass bearer keeps going that way.
oh, but it's like, oh, I can draw.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it feels like so. I mean, if we are like here,
Yep.
okay, and we're going to this little cute house.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm so good at. Okay, so what you're saying is that if I'm going there, but then there is something in
hindrance. Yeah.
but then there is something in the way. I mean, I can't go over that thing.
No.
So then I will walk like this, and then I will walk around it, and then if I use my compass there,
Yep.
I would actually.
Miss the house.
Yeah, because I mean the compass will still point at north, so I will end up.
Yeah.
There.
And that's what we call a parallel. That's what we call a parallel north or a
Yeah, and if there's something here, I will go. I will be very lost then.
That's correct. So how would you get around doing that, do you think?
Yeah, well, I have to look at the map first. I mean, if I have a map, I know this is a lake, so I know I have to go around it,
Yeah.
and then I have to have something here to point at when I'm taking out the compass or not.
Yeah. You can also do what we know as a pace count or a measurement.
I mean, this must be it must be so much easier to use a compass if you're on like a mountain or something.
Yeah, if you're in mountain areas and stuff like that, it's very, very much easier. What I would do here is I would use a pace count.
Pace count. I don't know what that
pace
is in
count.
Swedish. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So my pace count is 62R. 62 steps of my right foot is 100 meters.
Oh, you have counted that.
I
out.
have counted. Yeah, we do that. So what you do over a measured 100 meters, you just walk. So my step is about 0.8 of a meter.
Oh, okay.
So you can get things like pace beads, or you can get a clicker,
Oh, I have a clicker.
or you have a clicker. Okay.
Look, I have a click.
Yeah. So for every step of my right foot, you make a click. And a step again and again and again and again and again. Yep. How many are we up at now?
9.
9. Okay. So I've stepped 9 clicks that way. We then are going to go north again where we can to the top of the lake. And then I'm going to step. How many do you think back here?
9.
9. Okay. That's going to roughly, not accurately, but roughly put me where I was on the other side of the lake. What you can do on this side of the lake, when you hit the lake, is you can lay a marker there. You could put up a stick or something that you could see from the other side.
Oh, that's smart.
And then you can look across the lake and go, that's roughly... So you can do it on a pace count that way. So that's 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And then you're back on the same bearing you had from down here.
Oh,
So that's one way of doing it.
Where did you buy those lovely pants?
Revolution Race, recommended by a girl I saw on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
You must be a wonderful woman.
Oh, look at the tushy on that.
Do you like them?
They're very nice, very comfortable. I love them.
You do?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I bought them in bright red as well.
So now we're going to eat our korv sausage and then we're going to go back again. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my channel. Take care. Bye bye.